Hey everyone.
I'm here with my husband Justin, and if you guys didn't know, we have a vlog channel. It's called April Justin DB. We decided that we are starting to do daily vlogs, so we hope you guys subscribe. Today I'm going to be sharing my 24 to 25 week pregnancy update, and I thought I'd have Justin in here because
why not?
He knows my pregnancy better than anyone.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so I guess we should get started.
Yeah.
I think the first thing is we have a name for our baby. We actually knew his name ever since before we got married. We had planned his name, and if you guys want to see our name reveal video, we'll have it linked below. And what else, honey? Lately I've been getting really tired.
You've been getting really tired. April has, she'll be out of breath. She'll seriously, she'll be like talking and then mid-sentence she'll be like, and then she'll start over. I'll be like, Dan, it's okay. You can slow down. You talk so fast.
I talk really fast so that I can get it in, and then I can go.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, so that's one thing. New Year's Eve, I got my first stretch marks, and I was saying, oh, baby gave me he gave me a present for New Year's Eve, and I love them. I knew I was going to get them. My mom had them no matter what oil I would put on. I knew it was going to happen. So the moral of the story is I shouldn't have been spending like $30 a bottle on that Mama Mio stuff.
I mean, do you think though
because it really didn't do much for me.
But honestly, you don't know. I mean, this is just my thought, is that you never know. I mean, it could have been a lot more.
Yeah, probably.
Had you not been doing any oil at all. So, I mean, you never know. It doesn't hurt to try.
No, I'm still going to do it because it's for moisturizing my tummy and all, but I knew I was going to get it. It's like a genetic thing, and I'm small, and my stomach is huge. Like, you guys know, you guys make all these comments, but every pregnancy is different. Some people who are very, very tall, they barely sometimes look like they're pregnant because they have all this surface space.
Right.
I was talking to my mother-in-law. She was all like, us short women, we don't have surface space, so all that goes is out.
That's true.
And
that's very true.
That's very true. Another thing I noticed that came out of nowhere is sometimes I will get dizzy, just slightly, not like ridiculously dizzy, but lightheaded, and I don't understand. And even sometimes in bed, like my leg falls asleep, and it's a very weird feeling. Like I'll have Justin like help me up sometimes. I'm like, honey, my leg.
You were sitting on the floor wrapping presents for Christmas, and you're like, get me up, my leg feels weird.
I know, it's so hard to get up from sitting crisscross on the floor on hardwood floors to getting up. It's like, I can't even breathe getting up.
You know, one thing that that I think has been really cool is that the baby has started kind of responding to our touches. Oh yeah,
he kicks a lot.
He kicks a ton. I mean, a lot more. I mean, in the beginning, like, you know, you're feeling the flutters, right? You felt it was like you were saying it feels like a fish in like a fishbowl or something. But now the kicks are like intense.
Even family members feel it too. Like we have family members feel it, and it's a very hard kick.
The cool thing is that he will respond to our touches now. So like he'll kick and we'll kind of like press in on April's belly, and then he'll kick back like in response. It's really neat. It's so special.
It's a very nice bonding thing, and I make sure to do it all the time. Yeah. Even when we were in the theater. Oh my gosh, I don't know why the theater made him kick like all day long, but he was kicking. And I would be like, tap, tap, and then he would kick again, and then he would kick, and I'd be like, tap, tap. And the cool thing is he kicks on both sides now. It's like he's socking and kicking at the same time.
The interesting thing that I think when we took a pregnancy class recently.
Oh yeah, we've been taking them.
We took a labor and delivery class, and then we also just a couple days ago took a baby care basics class. Both of them were really, really great classes. And one thing that they mentioned was that the babies tend to move a lot more when you're sitting still, because when you're moving, it's like you're rocking them to sleep, you know? And so like in the theater, for example, you're sitting still for 2 hours, so it's like you're gonna feel it more often, you know?
And he hears noises. Like,
yeah, exactly.
There was this really loud car that went by, and all of a sudden I felt such major kicks.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, are you scared of that noise? Like he responds to noises now.
Well, that was the other thing, is that he responds to our voices, especially like my voice also, is that I talk to her belly every day, and I say, hey, how you doing?
Oh, he just kicked. He knows.
Where was it?
Right here where my hand was. He knows.
All right, I'm just going to keep my hand here while we're filming. So it's just really cool to be able to, like, you know, and they've said that, like, in studies that, you know, when the baby is born, like, you put two men on either side of the baby and that the father speaks, and the baby, like, 90% of the time will turn his head towards the father. So that's just such a cool thing, and I'm really trying to take advantage of that and speaking to him as much as I can.
Yeah.
And the other thing that we've been doing is we've been playing classical music for our baby. I made a Spotify playlist of classical music for April to play when she's at home, and I've always heard that you know, you play classical music with the baby, he's gonna be smarter, more intelligent and stuff. But I have always had a love for classical music, and and it seems as though whenever we play it, like whenever we're driving anywhere, like if I turn on the classical music in the car, he really seems to respond. I don't know, maybe he's just kicking regardless, but I like to think that that's helping someone.
Yeah, no, he totally kicks. Because I play it while I'm editing, and like he's kicking like crazy.
Let us know if you guys played classical music for your kids when they were in utero, and they liked classical music when they were born.
I didn't intend for this to happen, but I think I'm kind of a carnivore. I only say kind of because I don't eat meat every day. I don't like meat. It's not my favorite food. But if someone offered me bacon, I'm going to take it. I love bacon, right? I love bacon. And also, I love Chick-fil-A. Like, that is one chicken. Oh my gosh, we went to our favorite Indian restaurant, and they gave us, like, these, like, ooh.
They were tandoori chicken wings.
Tandoori, oh my gosh.
Oh, they were so good.
So good. Too bad I could barely eat it because my stomach started hurting because the spiciness. Like, I can't eat spicy. And it's sad because I used to, like, drench sriracha on everything, but I really can't anymore. But yeah, I like meat.
It makes me very proud that because we had a bet going before she got pregnant. I was like, honey, seriously, at some point when you get pregnant, you're gonna eat meat. And she's like, there's no way. And then this one morning, like maybe a month ago, she woke up, it was a weekend, and she's like, can we go to the diner? I want bacon. And I was just like, oh, I knew it, I won the bet.
I know, it's very sad. I don't like losing, but it's okay. That's just
the
our
baby craves it.
Yeah, our
the
baby's way of telling me I probably need more protein. But I do drink my Orgain every single day. It is, I talk about it all the time, you guys. If you guys watch our vlogs, you guys know it's like a nutritional protein drink, and I just love that stuff.
Free of all the, you know, chemicals and stuff. Or not chemicals, but like preservatives that they have in like Ensure and that kind of thing. We did a lot of like research to try and find one that would, you know, because you know, if you're not eating meat on a daily basis, you need some, you know, protein supplement. Yeah,
and we buy it at Walgreens or Amazon. I also noticed that I've been getting some sinus pressure that I've never experienced before, but it's not so bad. It's not bad at all. And I get a little bit of like bloody nose if I were to like wipe my nose. Sometimes I'll get a bloody nose, but I read that's totally normal. So no big deal. It doesn't scare me. It's just weird. Like it doesn't hurt to have a bloody nose. It just is bloody. The awesome thing is that because I think, you know, our baby is growing, we're at our 3rd trimester now, honey.
We are.
The very last one.
Dang.
That's exciting.
It's gone so quickly.
I know. But because our baby is growing, I don't think our baby is at the spot anymore. Mini Marshmallow is not at that spot on my back that used to cause me back pain because I don't really have that much back pain anymore, which is like...
That's amazing. It's
so amazing because you guys have no idea. The pain was so real when I told you guys about it. And people were telling me like, oh, you're over exaggerating. And I'm like, do you feel this pain? Because I know you don't. Because if you did, you would know that like I couldn't get out of bed sometimes.
You have a pretty high pain tolerance in general, I think. So how much pain you were in, I could tell that it was pretty extreme.
It was real.
Honestly, I think that one of the biggest things about that also though, I definitely think the baby moved because, you know, the baby moves up is above or at your belly button now.
Yeah.
But that you stopped kind of depending on the back brace. I think that was a big thing, is that, you know, actually someone commented in our vlog, which was a really, really great comment, which is that if you wear the back brace 24/7, basically your back muscles are gonna atrophy basically, you know. So
that's true.
You stopped wearing it, and it seemed like over the course of just maybe like 5 or 6 days, you got a lot better. So I think maybe that was a factor also. And
then the mattress pad
that was another thing.
Bought me, and also the body pillow. You guys,
if
you are pregnant, go get yourself a body pillow because It is a heaven sent because it'll help like elevate your legs and it'll kind of help prevent, you know, the sleepy, tingly leg feeling.
Right.
And also it kind of like, I put my tummy on the pillow and it kind of is like cushion for my stomach and my back feels good. I just sleep very well compared to when I didn't have the body. It looks like a tent. Justin makes fun of how our bed looks.
Our bed, it's like a fortress now. There's like, she surrounds herself with pillows. But honestly, whatever you need to feel comfortable, honey.
Yeah,
honestly.
And the thing that sucks is like sometimes I'll find myself sleeping on my back and then I'll wake up in pain because like it's very heavy, you know, like the baby's getting heavy. So I try my best not to sleep on my back, but sometimes I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, dang it. The weird thing is I don't pee as much. I thought I was going to pee more now that I'm so big, but I don't.
Honey, you better knock on some wood right here.
I know,
some wood right there.
Knock on wood because I don't want to pee. No, but in the beginning, like the first trimester, I swear I counted in one night, it was like 9 times I got up to pee.
I can't even imagine that.
That's crazy, right? So at 25 weeks, I have gained 20 pounds, which is completely normal. Every pregnant person, like they gain, well, you're supposed to at least gain 25 pounds. So I'm on track. I'm going to be probably gaining more, but that's fine. My doctor says that typically like smaller people gain more weight during their pregnancy. And I just want a big old healthy baby. Like I'm predicting he's going to be an 8-pounder. How about you?
I think so.
He's
I mean,
gonna be an 8-pounder.
well, the doctor did say though that the biggest predictor of the weight of the baby is the mother's birth weight.
Yeah, I was like 6 pounds.
Well, maybe it's going to be a smaller baby then.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Although I do have a pretty big head, so.
I know, I'm scared. I call it a watermelon head.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. At least you find my watermelon head handsome.
Yes, it's very handsome, honey. I can't wait. Oh, we're so excited for our baby. And I feel like things are happening so fast. Like,
seriously.
I started nesting. I didn't know what that word meant, but you guys taught me. I started just cleaning up. I'm organizing. I even did laundry for our baby already. And I went and bought some Honest detergent because they're like free of dyes and parabens and all the bad stuff for you. So yeah, and I just organized all the diapers. So it's been fantastic. Oh, we flew.
Yes, that's a big thing.
Week. Yeah, like unfortunately we had a family emergency and we flew to Minnesota and we ended up requesting, we begged, we switched seats with people so I can get the aisle so I can pee, and like it was like a 3-hour flight and I peed like 4 times. So it was a heaven sent to sit on the aisle because I could go back and forth to go to the bathroom. And you know, like they say that you should get up if you're sitting for such long times. So I would do that. I would get up and I would walk and then I'd sit back down. But when the flight attendant would ask me, is there anything you would like to drink? I'd be like, no, thank you. Because I wasn't about to pee like another 4 more times. So I just decided not to drink much while I was in.
You didn't have any issues with the pressure change?
No.
Didn't feel.
Well, my feet got more swollen.
Oh, did they?
But I'm already swollen. Yeah, like my boots. Like I was like, oh no, my boots. But I ended up borrowing shoes from Justin's mom. Like she had like really comfy Uggs because it was snowing in Minnesota.
Yeah, that was the thing, is that we were not planning on traveling anymore.
Yeah, we really didn't want to.
Like we didn't want. I mean, it was safe to do so, obviously, but we didn't want to. So I'm just so happy that even though we had to, it was not as uncomfortable as we kind of envisioned it would be.
Oh yeah, it was really comfortable. You just need an aisle seat and just have like, oh, and by the way, I'm a person who likes to follow rules, but when I needed to pee and I would, like, you know how like they separate you when you're in coach in first class? I was like there's a curtain, and I was like, but I need to pee, and there's like other people in the other bathroom, but like when you're pregnant, you gotta go. So I opened the curtain, I walked to first class, and I peed in their section. I was like, but I explained to the flight attendant, I'm like, I'm really sorry. Well, this is gonna be the only time that I really need to use this bathroom. And Justin was
She's someone who does not like jaywalking. She's like seriously a rule follower. So for her to do that, she must have really had to pee.
Yes, I did. Yes, and you know what? I ended up going there again. again. Like I said it would be my last time, but I ended up peeing in that bathroom again. And then other people started copying me. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be the person that teaches you guys.
Open the floodgates.
I know, it's like, why did the first class people pay all that money when I went and pissed in the bathroom? Is there anything else you want to say?
Honestly, it's been a great last couple weeks. I mean, honestly, the back pain that because you don't have that, it's been a lot more, it seems as though it's been a lot easier the last couple weeks, because it was very debilitating.
Oh yeah.
You know? So I'm so happy that you're feeling it's improving your disposition, and I'm really excited. Every day we get the baby center alert on our phones, and we read what's, coming up, how our baby's growing and changing. It's so exciting. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, I am too. So the last thing I want to do is show you guys my belly shot.
Alright, let's see it.
I always do it. So here we go, you guys. So, so like my belly button is now coming out.
Oh yeah.
The skin is coming out, and the piercing that I had is looking really ugly, but it's not infected. So that's my belly from the front. And my stretch marks are down here, but you guys can see it, right? And then this is my belly. This is Mini Marshmallow that has gotten quite large. He's a puffy marshmallow now. And, honestly, when I turn around, it doesn't really look like I'm pregnant. So I'm pregnant from the front and the side, but the back, not so much. Yeah. Which is really interesting. But yeah, that is my 24-week to 25 pregnancy update, and thank you, honey, for being part of this.
I'm happy to.
Because you're a big part of this going on.
Yes, exactly.
You got me pregnant. Anyhow, thank you friends so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and also subscribe to our vlog channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.